On March 9, 2015 and May 19, 2015, Apple unveiled the 13-inch and 15-inch 2015 MacBook Pros, respectively, to feature faster Intel Broadwell processors, Iris 6100 graphics, faster storage and RAM, increased battery life, and the Force Touch trackpad that uses Apple's Tap engine to simulate a real click rather than a trackpad that actually clicks like on previous Macs, as you can tell here. That's the sound of the motor, if you can hear it. In other words, the 2015 MacBook Pro was a minor update. So why did it become so beloved by tech enthusiasts? Let's get into it. In October 2016, Apple redesigned the MacBook Pro for thinner chassis, a touch bar, the butterfly keyboard, and a feature exclusive I/O, 4 USB-C ports, and a headphone jack. However, all the new features of the 2016 MacBook Pro featured significant issues. The thinner chassis caused it to overheat due to Intel's inefficient process of designing processors. The touch bar was deemed useless and more difficult to use than function keys, even though I debunked that in the video I'll link up here. The butterfly keyboard was unreliable. Accessory makers chose to sell adapters to older port standards rather than to manufacture new accessories that support USB-C natively. And many Mac users missed how whenever one stepped on a MagSafe cable, it would only bring down the cable and not the laptop. All of these issues proceeded until late 2019 and early 2020 as the MacBook Pro removed the butterfly keyboard. Apple eliminated the touch bar in late 2021 and late 2023. Apple transitioned to Apple Silicon chips throughout 2020 and 2021 on their laptops. And Apple reintroduced the HDMI port, MagSafe, and SD card slot in late 2021. Because of all the issues with the Touch Bar era MacBook Pros, many users simply stuck with their 2015 MacBook Pros until around 2020 or even beyond. Consequently, the 2015 MacBook Pro is deemed as one of the best Macs of all time, at least in the late 2010s. However, the 2015 MacBook Pro wasn't without its issues, even when it was relatively new. Many units, including mine, have had the anti-reflective coating form massive bubbles which require intense cleaning to remove. I had to clean the anti-reflective coating off 3 times only for it to be somewhat on this Mac, and to have damaged the screen where it sometimes flickers from all the Clorox I had to use to clean off the coating. But even though Apple discontinued the 13-inch 2015 MacBook Pro in October 2016, Apple proceeded to sell the 15-inch variant until July 2018. In September 2022, Apple dropped the 2015 MacBook Pro from receiving official mainstream updates, leaving all units officially on macOS 12 Monterey. However, you can run up to macOS 15 Sequoia on these via OpenCore Legacy Patcher. If you collect vintage Apple devices like me, I advise avoiding the 2015 MacBook Pro and instead buying a 2014 to avoid the film issue. However, if you really do desire a 2015 MacBook Pro, as I can show you right now by going on to eBay, they typically retail for around $90 to $250. Did you ever own a 2015 MacBook Pro when these were new? Please comment that down below. I didn't own a 2015 MacBook Pro until I bought this at a thrift shop for $120 back in June 2024. As always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fanboy, and peace out.